What comes to mind when one talks about building a nation? Infrastructure, right? Infrastructure is a key component when it comes to the development of any nation. Talk about national assets in the form of roads, shopping malls, commercial buildings, housing estates, and many more. The question to be answered later on in today's program is, who are the trailblazers when it comes to this space in Malawi? I am Sharon Chirwa, and as always, I'm with my co-host,
Rebecca Gadzaeka.
And we welcome you back to the program, The One.
Kutukuka komanso tsogolola miyoyo yathu ndi chimodzi mwa zolinga zathu. Tili pano kuti tigawane nanu nzeru zakayendetsedwe kachuma mmoyo wathu. Pajatu amati wakutsina khutu ndi nasi. Kauzyanga ni fwiti yayi, fwiti ni tilinganenge. Khalani pompa, pajaso bwana Joe ali pompano.
There is that one companion who has always been there for you. The one who was present to hear your first words. There for all of the initial steps. The one who was there at the start of your epic journey. There for you in times of adversity and weakness. The one who was present for the accomplishments and success. The one who was there with you through the happiest of times as well as the worst of times. The one who is mindful of the past and plans for the future. There's always that one who has been and will continue to be the one for you. Securing your lifetime experiences. NICO.
Especially in Kanizama Odindois, we need to hold hands.
Mr. Nkonya from NICO advised us to be very careful with our spending.
Just how do you expect us to monitor our shops across the country?
I propose we use the NICO technology solutions and install Microsoft 365.
Kodi kundiganiza loni kumcha kunali kubweza chipongwe?
Ngati mukufuna maloni mupite ku banki mukanenge mumole zimenezo.
This company will crumble if we don't do anything. So you and I have to do something about it.
What plans do you have in mind?
Hostile takeover.
Tona.
Let the games begin.
Dad, tunaendelea nao.
Kwa mbili.
Takanya, ndiko lingeni zakuja.
Okay.
Takanya ndi. Siku ya umpa.
Alright. Apapo kandi yankhula cha kwathu ndithu. Anthuni, mkazi akamukuchengetera kumota kwira. Zimatonthoza chani? Pamene pa mumtima munthu ndinayidukuliswa pemphero la mphamvu. Chifukwa sindimadziwa ngati ndibwere kwa moyo.
Koma nonta. Ndimona ngati mungasambirayi kena kuntu ya mwana.
Mwalija?
Ngubwera. Nuna ngubili mwa ngubwera. Ngambi kuja msana sande.
Madziwa nthawi ruma kufuneka basi. Ukatopa chonchi kupungwa.
Masomba zozo ndi bwino kusamba kusanaje umavamuna.
Yeah, you are right. Kumazibanga fresh.
Ndi mnachina.
Tandaba sanje.
Hani. Mafuna ndibebese bankani jena chitika ku office 1. Ayibo. Mapano utsimikizeni ukuthi sizachitika so. Tenga nkhani kwenyumba bititsa ku office.
Ani muvule ilanje kubebesa yonke. Actually ineyo ndamende bebese kwa ino.
No, it's serious? Fine. No, it's okay. It's okay. Koma so nayo wana kuti insurance ya gari moto ita wiki.
Oh. Then ndikamapita ku office ababa ndidzera ku NICO general kuna kuti ndikalongosole nkhani zokhuza ndi insurance zanuzo.
Thank you.
Sure.
Ndiye mlijia tunsanga msichidwa nchiro.
The goodness pano pano madzera njira ina. Ndiko makhala at least traffic makhala ndi wachepera kwa ngo.
Yes?
Madam, have you seen the email? I think we should block this motion. Because and how I'm in what's the
We should support the motion and then distance ourselves from that decision. That way, he will become very unpopular. And that's when we are going to strike.
You know, these bad decisions will just bring Joe down. I don't even know why we are plotting against him.
You're right. Never underestimate your opponent. Muntu wada kwa pusa jota na si. Osa banga mistake mudi yeyo. Wow.
Yes. Get in. Eda, do I have a visitor?
No, sir. I just want to have a word with you.
Okay, please sit.
Sir, allow me to speak my mind on the issue of sugar.
What about it?
People hate you for removing sugar and milk from the list of groceries.
Eda, I haven't removed anything. Management is not money.
I know, but okay, ndifotokozere chonchi. Anthu ogwira ntchito kuti gulu amadziwika ndi kulandira zitini za mkaka. Kuwachotsera kuli ngati kuchotsa identity ya makampani pano. Za serious iri koma iniyo mukuseka chonchi chifukwa kuti mamwa mkaka daily.
Eda, come on Eda, are you sure?
Very, very sure. This is a serious matter.
Anyway, I'll sort it out. Siku lotsatira tinakumana ngati mabwana ati kule. Pankumana umenewo. Ndina apempha nkonya kuti ati fotokozere bwino chotsati nthu tina ndi tina ndikuti mononga ndalama pa kampani.
So there are various tools that you can benefit from as a company. First, let's talk about the virtual meeting. This virtual meeting can be done using the facility called Microsoft 365. With this, you can benefit by not incurring costs which are incurred when you draw people from different places, different offices come together, where accommodation is a cost, transportation is a cost, many other things. 365 Microsoft, you can have everyone stay wherever they are and you connect virtually. And another tool is your banking facility with NBS Corporate Banking, where your employees can benefit by accessing loans and you as a company can certify that or guarantee that. So the company and the employees benefit. Another thing is if they want loans, they can get loans there. So the company says.
Pomaliza, tonse tinakuza ndi chiganizo chochotsa shuga ndi mkaka. Ngakhale zina izo wawo, ine ndinali wolimba mtima chifukwa pali mawu oti okumwati yadza mwaso, bola kusunga mkaka.
Clearly, CEO Joe is determined not to let Tugule collapse on his clock. We wish him the best of luck. Now, property investment and turnkey solutions are some of the big terms we hear when it comes to building a nation. Today, we're talking to Chapinduka-Nyasulu, who is the CEO of Eris Properties and Icon Properties. She's here to expound on these unique terms, many others in finer detail. Welcome to the program, Mrs. Chapinduka-Nyasulu.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, and through me having Eris and Icon.
Indeed. Now, when people hear these two companies' names, Eris Properties, Icon Properties, they sound like international companies. Would you please explain the relationship between NICO, Eris Properties, and Icon Properties?
A fair question, because most people do ask to say, who is Eris, and what's the relationship of Icon? So yes, Eris is a Malawian company, and the relationship comes in such a way that it's a joint venture between NICO Holdings PLC and Eris, South Africa. Now, how it relates to NICO is because of that joint venture arrangement, but otherwise it's a wholly incorporated Malawian company. Whereas for ICON is 100% Malawian. And what makes it 100% Malawian? Because it is owned by you and me. You might be a pension, someone saving through one of the pension schemes, and it is the pension funds that own ICON. Therefore, ICON has a relationship with NICO through NICO Life, who happen to be the majority shareholder in that fund.
I think that's been well expounded on because it's a question that we hear quite a lot.
Yes.
But what do these two companies offer? What products and services do they offer?
Okay, so I'll start with ICON because ICON will speak about tangible products. So ICON is a real estate holding company. It owns pretty much well from commercial properties. You've seen Chichiri Shopping Mall, Lilongwe Shopping Mall in Lilongwe, as well as offices and residential houses plus industrial offices. So in short, if I may apply my marketing gimmick, ICON sells what we call accommodation solutions. So whether you want something for retail, you want something for offices, you want something for hospitality, you want to stay in a hotel, you want something to be staying in as a family home, come to ICON. Whereas for Eris, as I said, it's a real estate services solution provider. So it offers services ranging from advisory, anything you want for real estate advisory, Eris will be there for you. It also offers what we call development management. If you want to build, Eris will coordinate your construction. And then it also offers property management. If you dare to say, I'm not competent enough, some people who have expertise in this, let them do it, Eris will manage your properties. And it will also offer you what we call valuation services. You just want to know how much has gone into my brick and mortar, Eris will give you that number. And finally, Eris will also offer what we call estate agency services. It is registered and it is legit.
You've recently concluded an upgrade on NICO House as well as Kapeni House, and the new properties look amazing. Would you briefly explain the roles that Eris Properties and ICON Properties played in this facelift?
Thank you for the compliment. I take it on behalf of Eris as well as ICON. So yes, Kapeni House particularly is 50 years old, for your information. And being a 50-year-old building, certainly there were certain lags in terms of the service efficiency and effectiveness, as well as the look and feel. So Eris' role there was first to determine what could be done to give it a new lease of life. So that is what Eris did. Having determined that, it went about costing what it would take for ICON to invest in that building to give it the new look and feel, plus the services that are there. Then Eris went further to find the team that would work to execute that solution. And later on, finally, Eris project managed that work, and now it is also looking to getting what we call tenants. The role of ICON, as an owner, they had to give an approval to the recommendation. As an owner, they had to finance. Therefore, they funded the project to the tune of more than $500 million.
That's quite a lot.
It is. It shows the commitment of ICON.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now, are these services also offered to other corporates, and how can they access them?
Yes, that's why I said Eris offers what we call property services solution beyond NICO. So the beyond NICO came because Eris also offers similar services to third parties, and anyone wishing to come to find more information, you can find us in Chibisa House in Blantyre, that's 19 Green Jones. And you'll find us in NICO Center in Lilongwe. And again, you can also check the NICO group website. It has linkages to the other social media platforms where you find Eris.
There's information that you're going to be launching a program that's going to be airing on both radio and TV called Timangendi Eris. Taduzen, muzimanga jani pa program imene.
I'll speak mostly in English, but I'll mix with Chichewa. So Timangendi Eris, chimene tikunena nchoti amalawi fe nkhani za malo, nkhani zomangamanga tikumasalira kumbuyo timakhanga timazizimuka. Ndetu ufuna kuti mwina tigwirise ntchito program imeneyi kuti mwina tizikambirana zokhuzana ndi malo tikuyendesa bwanji ngati amalawi. Tizikambirana zokhuzana ndi kumangamanga kuti kumanga kwathu nkotani ngati amalawi. Tizikambiranaso kuti ukafuna kumanga komanso ukafuna kugulisa uziyendesa bwanji. China ndichonena kuti kodi ndi andani amene akuyenera kumatengapo gawo pa nkhani za malo, pa nkhani zomangamanga. Kapena in English we are saying who are the legitimate players who are supposed to be involved in the real estate industry.
Turnkey infrastructure solution is one of the unique products that Eris Properties offers. Briefly unpack this unique solution and maybe give us some examples as to how it works.
Right. It is typically a word even in my first time when I saw it. I think I had to check my dictionary and recite it. So it's a good question and coming at the right time. So what Eris is saying is you don't have to struggle to achieve your real estate aspiration. So what Eris is saying is it will put what we call an end-to-end solution for you to actualize your real estate investment solution. So how does it do it? First, it will get the brief from you. And having gotten the brief from you, we'll decide to say, okay, do you have land or not? If you don't have, we'll work with you to acquire that land. Having acquired that land, Eris will still work with you to do a feasibility study. And out of that, come up with a design scheme, and then later on go to procurement and execute or implement your project up to delivery. If you so wish, after constructing and signing off, to say, I think I still need to trust Eris to look after my property, Eris will take up the property management function for you post-construction. So that's what we call an end-to-end infrastructure solution to make sure that you get what you want at ease in the comfort of your home while Eris goes to do what it knows better.
Lastly, our viewers may be curious as to why part of Chichiri Shopping Mall's car park has been covered by corrugated iron sheets. What's cooking there?
Such an investigative question. Wow, that's nice of you. Yeah, so what ICON is doing there is to extend what we call the service mix for its patrons. And in that service mix, we're trying to put up what we call a drive-in or drive-through restaurant, such that anyone who wants to come and have something for a quick bite from the Chichiri Shopping Center, they will have options, either to do that in the comfort of their vehicle, or they can go out to the food court and find that meal. So that is what ICON is developing there, some kind of an extension to the mall. Eris Pro, again, it has offered the advice, and it is the one who's doing the development management to see that that construction comes to fruition.
And it's quite exciting in these times whereby government is urging outgoers to maybe eat out of the restaurant. So this is quite good. Drive through, get your food, and you can eat at home. But Mrs. Ellen Chapinduka-Nyasulu, thank you so much for sharing delightful insights into Eris Properties as well as ICON Properties.
I should appreciate you for having us, and through me having Eris as well as ICON. We need to move with time.
Thank you. That was Mrs. Ellen Chapinduka-Nyasulu, the CEO of Eris Properties and ICON Properties. Do stay tuned.
one companion who has always been there for you. The one who was present to hear your first words. There for all of the initial steps. The one who was there at the start of your epic journey. There for you in times of adversity and weakness. The one who was present for the accomplishments and success. The one who was there with you through the happiest of times as well as the worst of times. The one who is mindful of the past and plans for the future. There's always that one who has been and will continue to be the one for you. Securing your lifetime experiences. NICO.
Moving on with the program, every week Rebecca is here doing amazing things on Cash or Box, people winning, what's in the box, getting cash. It's all up to you. But today I hear that Rebecca wadikonzera zosiyana. So Rebecca, over to you.
Sharon, lero ndabweraji ndizosiyana. Ungona so kuti zofa zomwe namba mene mamba program ja sizi. Nthawi choma panga interview nditangova pa Chichiri shopping center pakugwirika ntchito ndinathamanga ukaona ndifake nasintha ndinavala zimenezi. Ntchito yodi ikugwirikadi. Ndipodi Amalawi mukonzekere malo ogula zakudya apa mwamba kwambiri pa Chichiri shopping center. Komatu nkhani simene. Nkhani ili pano ndi ya Cash or Box. Yafika sonthawi jemeti masewera game imene wina aliyense amene atabwere pano samachoka chimanja amachoka ndikena kake yetu tikutero mu game imene muli mphoto zosiyana-siyana nkhani zake ndizandalama mukuziona apapazi komanso katundu osiyana-siyana amene ali m'boxing kuti mulowe nawo game imene ndizosavuta olo pang'ono chimene mukuyenera kuchita iniyo mungotilembera message kutilembera dzina komanso kumene iniyo muli ndipo muitumize ku 0991 323 mukatero mulowana mmaere ife tikadzasankhawe opambana sabata imene mudzakhala mulipo mpano kapena dzakhala tikuyimbirani foni kuti tisewere game imeneyi sabata ino game yathu atatisewere ndi akuchindami kachingwe iwo amakhala kubangwe komanso nkhani yabwino ndiyoti iwowa ali mstudio momuno amenewa tikhala tikuwalandirapo mpano takulandira nawo chindami muli bwanji mukumva bwanji nthupimo kuti muli lero pano pakanema ya Times program ya The One mukumva bwanji nthupi umva ukome nde kukoma kusukunati fuatili pano kuti tisewere game ndiye osapanga mantha ayi kumasuka bwinobwino kapena ndivule helmet ndiyo mwe kukota chabwino ndiye no game imene imeti masewerera pali box komanso pali cash ndiye box ukasankha ine ndizonjezera mulungu wa ndalama kufikizira pamene titalekezerepo zamveka bwinobwino ndibwereze kapena okay tiyambe chabwino kuchindani ndikuyamba 50,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
box
chabwino 70,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
box
kuti chindami tangwamba ucheza umatani palipo mangokhala oho ayi chabwino 90,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
box
ndalama ati zikuchita kuonekeratu apa zilipo za mbox sitikuziwa inde mbox mo sitimaneneratu so sitikuziwa muno munthu okhala gali moto koma chabwino 110,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
box
150,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani box akumabetsatu ajawanda achaonamva time yangu imbira foni basi wanaruruma ngokhala kashitu yitu sitikuzothoka nayo mwina ukayambira skulu ukayambira geni kashi iyi 170,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani box chabwino 200,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani box kodi zikuoneka ngati za boxing chabwino 220,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
box
uchindani anthu akuona apo kuti ndani abe akuthandizetu kabenatu munatu tiyimitse program tiafuse anthu atumize mauthenga kuti kodi uchindani asankhe chani asankhe kashi kapena box pano ndili pa 240,000 waja ndi box usankha chani
Box.
tomatu uchindani wakakaniratu box tu box imene ikununkhira ikutani uchindani umakhala kuti pati
Bango na miango.
kubangwe una miyango nde umeko anthu akuonera uchindani akubetsa kashi poyerayera akukana kashi akusankha box ukuona ngati anthu umeko zikakhala bwino zikaoneka konko chabwino 260,000 waja ndi box usankha ya
Box.
box 280,000 waja ndi box usankha ya
Box.
uchindani tu box in kapena ndimwirane tu Sharon mwina akuthandize maganizo chabwino 290,000 waja ndi box usankha ya
Box.
300,000 waja ndi box usankha ya
Box.
300,000 kwacha ndi box usankha chani
Box.
chabwino uchindama akuoneka kuti box wakakamira ndafika pa 300,000 koma akufuna be kuti box ndiyeno ndikutolera pepala umumu tione kuti kodi box mu iwe wasankha chani kapena utole weka nditole kapena utole ukuganizira utole mwina ungasanatela dhaka pepa limene nditolera silimene mafuna kutola ine tatola chabwino ndewo ndibatse ndiwerenge kuti iweyo wapeza chani kuti akana 300,000 kwacha uchindani ndifotokoze zimene zalembedwa pamene basi sakomoketu tasiya 300,000 kwacha chabwino iweyo wapata matumba 100 a cement wandimva koma ndanena kuti cha matumba 100 a cement monga ungona cement navalira lero nkhani yake ndiyazomangamanga matumba 100 a cement chabwino uchindani matumba 100 a cement iwa tikupatsiratu lero lomwe koma lero lapapa poti malo ake wandiochepa singabwese matumba 100 tibwesa thumba limodzi mwangati chitsanzo kuti tingoonetsa koma matumba enawo tikamapita ukhala ukunyamula ukupita nawo ndiye tipite tikatinge matumba amenewo uchindani bagi ndi imene itu ya cement panopo bagi ya cement ili ma 8,000 chakuti ndiye mabagi 100 iwe panopo mwina uli chama 800,000 ukuona kuti matumba amene ya cement amene ukatani nawo
Zanga wambili. In the bag of anyway. We have some of we build something in house.
Okay. Chabwino. Ifeyo Eris ndi kuthekera kuti timathaso kupatsani uphungu pa nkhani yazo mangamanga. Ndentha imeneyo makolo ako akafuna kuti ayambe kumanga zatipezeni ndithu tizakulongosolera bwino kuti olokoti nyumba iyi mutafuna kumanga mumange malo ati ndipo muyimange design yotani china chiyonse chimene mungafune pa nkhani yazo mangamanga akadolaki ndifeyo panopa ndiyeno ndanena kale mabagi ena 99 ali panjapa ukhala ukunyamula ukamapita kwanu achinyamata anzako to akuona to apa kuti munthu ati 22 mabagi 100 a cement ungauze zotani anyamata anzako
Okay, I was very sad actually they should follow just like I did because maybe now next time
okay chabwino ndi mmene mamoto mukudabwa inani kuti akuti they should follow chani iyayi ndikutitsatira pa masamba athu anchezo ngati mene anapangira uchindani anatitsatira pa tsamba lathu la Facebook iyeyo anapanga like ndimujatinanene mujashawanisa anakhala akunena kuti kutsogoloko kuzibweranso kachitidwe kena mukakapanga like tsamba lathu la mchezo la Facebook kapena Twitter kapena Instagram muzipezekaso tinanunso muli ndi mwayi osewera game imene ngati imene wachitira uchindani ndikuona kuti chimwemwe chako ndichosayamba tinyamule cement tikanyamulenso mabagi ena ali ukoko chabwino.
Special entry. Don't forget, this month we're introducing a new segment called Extra Time. All you have to do is follow our social media sites or like our Facebook page. Do that and you could be right here walking away with more amazing things as we celebrate our 50th anniversary. Remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell their other friend, because you don't want to miss that. Be there next week, same time, same place. I've been your host, Sharon Chira, and as always, I'm with my co-host,
Rebecca Gadzeka.
and from the One Team, it's goodbye.